Can you tell us a little bit about the history of the program and how it's kind of built up over the past 4 or 5 years?
So when I took over the program, obviously OB is they have a lot of sports that are extremely successful. Specifically football, they've been extremely successful. So
Absolutely.
coming into Orange Vista, I knew that that was going to be a little bit tough recruitment wise because everybody wants to do football. So a lot of the focus was on the girls, trying to, see what type of, girls we have. And there was some, interest in the sport. Obviously, to that being introduced into the sport, into the art community was a little bit hard, but building this is my fourth year, and these are some of my seniors that have been with me since day one. But it's been pretty fun to be able to recruit some of these girls that have no knowledge about the sport and have helping them build that confidence and understand that capable than more they're more than capable of things that they never even thought they could even be successful in.
So it's interesting to me when I hear a coach said, "Yeah, they've only been in the sport 2 years, or only been in sport for 3 years," because baseball and softball, the kids that I coach, they start at 5 years old, and it takes that. So when I hear a coach said that, "Yeah, I got this kid as a freshman," or even this kid joined their sophomore year, and 2 years into it, they're competing at such a big level. That's just amazing to me. But that's a testament to one, the work ethic of the kid, and two, the program that you're running here. So that's really good to hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of amazing kids at Orange Vista. We just need to reel them in. I was able to get Sarah Pineda, who was she only wrestled 1 year. As a just regular kid coming, she wrestled in her first year, and then we worked really hard during the off season. And, long story short, she was top 12 in the state, and now she's wrestling at Missouri Valley, and that's with only, a year and a half of experience. So our kids at Orange Vista are they just don't know. They're very athletic, very talented. We just need to help bringing them into, our sports,
Yeah.
whatever sport it is.
And that's amazing, the fact that we can work with kids a year or two and ultimately see them go the college route, because obviously, we've had conversations off the air. As competitive as I am, as big of a sports nut as I am, like I said, the education is so important. And I know, as a former athlete and a coach, sometimes it could be challenging balancing that academic time with the time in wrestling. I've looked at several GPAs, and most of our wrestlers have very good GPAs. How do we find that balance with our athletes for the books?
I try to lay that foundation since day one. I set our expectations, academic as well as athletically. I set that expectation, and consistently, just having those conversations with them, communicating with the staff as well, with our counselors. Teachers have done a great job of reaching out to me, letting me know, hey, this kid needs a little push here and there. So just having that communication with the staff,
Mhm.
with the parents, with the kids, that has helped us. It's helped me maintain that balance of being able to, keep them on track.